Michael's on the right side. I can.
Steph, you had not shot particularly well for about 2.5 games. Did something click in particular in the second half tonight, and especially in the fourth quarter?
I couldn't hear what you said.
I said you hadn't shot the ball especially well for the first two games and then the first half again tonight. Did something click in the second half for you tonight, and especially in the fourth quarter?
No, I just stay aggressive, stay confident. Obviously, you always take shots that you think you can make in the flow of the game, and kind of live with the results and not get discouraged if you miss. My teammates have a lot of confidence in me to make plays, and even down the stretch in the fourth quarter, or the second half, and especially in the fourth quarter, a lot of voices in my ears telling me to keep shooting and keep being aggressive. And basketball players, we all know, can't get too low, can't get too high, and that's kind of my philosophy.
You guys were facing some circumstances there with the chunk of the rotation missing. The coach was out, you were on the road, you're down big at halftime. Is there any part of you that kind of said to yourself, you need to assert yourself, this is your moment to step up?
Yes, but you got to do it in the right way. You got to do it in the scheme of how we're going to be successful as a team. So it's not necessarily hero ball. It's being aggressive in those spots that you have. You might need to force the issue, and that might not mean taking a shot. It could be trying to get your feet in the paint to be able to make a play. Defensively, trying to assert yourself. Whatever the game kind of calls for, being ready for those moments. And not only myself, everybody, I think that stepped foot on the floor felt the moment, in their own way and took advantage of it, and that's how we came back.
So at one point in the game, I think it was early third quarter, I looked over at Ron Adams and he looked like he was sick. They were throwing everything in the bucket, and all
he
of a
always
sudden,
looks like that. If anybody scores,
yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah.
He's tough to please.
What did you think of your early defense tonight, and what switch was flicked in that fourth quarter or third quarter to help you guys come back?
We were okay. We just had, I think, a handful of boneheaded mistakes. I rotated off of CJ, giving him a wide open three. We didn't switch aggressively. Obviously, Dame had a couple of deep threes, but we know he's capable of that, and we didn't switch with the mindset of taking that away. Too many offensive rebounds. So our energy was okay. We just made boneheaded mistakes. And in a playoff series, when you know what their tendencies are and what they're good at, if you don't take them away, especially early, they're going to take advantage of that. And then after that, we kind of kept our energy up and played smarter, and made a few more defensive plays that led to easy transition buckets. Got some life back into us, and the belief that we were right there to turn the corner and get a win on the road.
It looked like you walked off. Where's that now? Where did that end up, and where will it finally go?
I gave it to Bob Myers to give to Coach Kerr. He's obviously going through a lot physically, and that's first and foremost for him to take care of himself, make sure he's on the road to recovery and feeling like himself. And we got his back. We've had certain situations all year, previous years, where the players are down and you got the next man up kind of philosophy. Same with Coach Kerr. He's done a great job of implementing a philosophy and a strategy and an identity of how we play Warrior basketball, and even in his absence, we want to kind of live up to that. Coach Brown did a great job of stepping in, the whole coaching staff, and that'll have to continue until he's back. But us as players, we have an opportunity to just keep fighting, keep playing, and keep pushing towards our goal.
I was just going to add on, does it make a difference to you guys when there's a coaching change like that? And does it help that he's got big game coaching experience deep in the playoffs?
It definitely helps, but it's still weird when you don't have your head coach. There's no sugarcoating that. But we'll have to do what we need to do in his absence. And like I said, Coach Brown did a great job of staying. I don't know what the word is. He's used to being at the front of the bench and having the clipboard and drawing our plays and communicating the message in timeouts. keeping us, focused on what we need, the adjustments we need to make. And it was obviously different, but we adjusted and made the most of the night.
Great, is that it? Thank you, appreciate that. For us, check your email a little bit later, we'll let you